Your refusals were typically preceded by the words, "Thank you for the question." The authors of the report described your provision of information as one of strategic selectivity. They observed that throughout the 4 hours of the interviews, your posture and demeanour were confident, controlled, composed, and relaxed. In the result, you have provided the court with no explanation for your conduct, nor any reliable basis to consider any suggested mitigating factors. I see no basis for the statutory mitigating factor which arises where the intent was to cause serious bodily harm rather than to kill. Having regard to every aspect of your conduct before, during, and after the assault on Rhiannon, I am sure that your intent was to kill. In my judgment, your age and level of maturity provide no mitigation. The evidence shows a level of maturity which is consistent with your true age, and indeed a chilling composure in every aspect of your behaviour. Your counsel then points to the agreed fact that you have no previous convictions in this or any country, to your accounts of your life in Sudan and consequent departure from that country, to an aspect of your physical health which, as I accept, is established, to suggested mental ill health, to limits on your command of English, and to the prospect that your time in prison may be more onerous than for others. In my judgment, your accounts at the trial and otherwise about your personal circumstances in Sudan are unreliable. You have refused consent in respect of medical records and failed to engage with a consultant psychiatrist. I have no doubt that your English is better than you suggest. In any event, if all these matters were established by reliable evidence, they provide no mitigation whatsoever for what you have done. In your case, there are no mitigating factors. For count 2, the associated and overlapping offence of possession of an offensive weapon, no separate penalty will be imposed. The surcharge provisions apply, and the order will be drawn accordingly. Deng Majek. On the count of murder, and as the law requires, the sentence is imprisonment for life. I turn to the minimum sentence which you must serve in custody before you may apply to the parole board to be considered for release. Having regard to all the matters to which I have referred, I set that minimum term at 29 years. From this must be deducted the 466 days you have spent on remand in custody. This means that the minimum term you will serve before you can be considered for release is 27 years and 264 days. Yes, please take him.